What's going on YouTube? Today we're taking a look at the Verus High Pro Shield case for the Nexus 6P. Verus or Verus, I'm not sure how to say it, but that's the name right there. And this is a two-piece case. Go ahead and move our Nexus over a little bit. This is a two-piece case. It's got a silicone inside portion, or TPU as I've seen some call it, which is not too flimsy, pretty good, and then it's got a nice textured back. You can hear that, run my fingernail across it. So gives you a nice a grip on the back, and then we've got some detailed etching, the actual brand name, and then on the power buttons, nice focus here, you can kind of see the power and the volume buttons. But anyway, let's go ahead and put this guy on the phone itself. And I went with the electric blue color, but there are several colors for this case. I'll put a link to this case in the description down below as usual. And the best way to put these on is usually to assemble them first. And I have been using this case on my phone for a little bit now, and I gotta say, this is, so far, I think, one of my, if not my favorite case, next to the adopted case. Go ahead and pop that guy on, and there you go. So, perfect cutout for the fingerprint sensor, and then got a good size opening for the charging cable, so you don't have to worry about the cable being too snug or not fitting, or what have you. And I've tried this with the stock charger cable, the Type C to Type C and the Type A to Type C, and both of those worked really well with this case. No issues there. And then the buttons are extremely clicky. I don't know if you can hear that, but they're very firm, and I turned it on accident. That's okay. And then of course we have our cutouts for the camera, and then for the sensor on the back here. And if you look, there's a slight slope for the visor, but having this be all uniform kind of hides that a little bit more. If you don't like it, I don't have a problem with it, but if you don't like it, this makes the back look pretty uniform. And it doesn't add very much to the size of the phone. The 6P, while not being as big as the 6, is still a pretty large phone. And so you can see on the side there it says Verus Design Lab. Verus or Verus, I don't know how to pronounce that. If somebody knows, I'm sure they'll correct me in the comment section down below. But let me know, because I really like this case, and like I said, next to the adopted case, I think this is well worth the money. It's not very expensive at all. Like I said, I'll put links to this case in the description down below. And then on top, we've got the opening for the headphone jack. Again, pretty good size opening, so you won't have to worry about it being too snug for different sized and styled headphones. Most of those are going to work for you without an issue there. So that's a quick look at the High Pro Shield case from Verus. I'm going to keep calling it Verus because that sounds classy. You can call it Verus if you like. I'm sticking to that. On the front, we've got a little bit of a lip, so if you put it down, it's going to be resting on the sides and not on the screen itself. But yeah, pretty much all I got to say about this case. Highly recommend it. Definitely worth getting. If you want to put a case on your phone, you can't go wrong with this case right here. I really like this case. So, like I said, links to this in the description down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this and other tech related things in the future, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions for me, you can find me on all of the social networks, and you can leave a comment on this video or reach out to me on my homepage, whichever tickles your fancy. Until next time, let me know if you end up picking one of these up, what color you get it in, and what you think about it. And I'll see you next time. Take care.